Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kaylee and I'm back today with another episode of Fruits Basket. So in the last video, we started season 2, which is so exciting. And we opened with a nice kind of like fun, not so serious episode, but I know it's gonna get so much worse. We opened with Motoko kind of having this like inner monologue about Yuki and just reestablishing this like obsession that she's got and that so many girls on campus have with Yuki. And it kind of felt like the entire episode was just about setting the scene for Yuki and his development, everything he gained from what we saw in season 1 and potentially new storylines to come in season 2. And I feel like Motoko, after watching it back, is definitely being used as this vehicle to show Yuki's growth so far, because she does have a lot of dialogue both in her head and to Yuki about how much he's changed and about how easily smiles come to his face now. There's just more of an air of confidence to him now. And even though he struggles with his first day on student council, it just feels like he is so much better equipped to deal with adversity and to deal with these social situations that maybe he didn't before know how to fully approach or comprehend or deal with. And I think her specifically calling out these changes in him help us as the audience, and specifically me, really understand how much development happened for him in the first season. Something I didn't notice until I watched it back when I was editing, when Motoko comes to the classroom with the other girl and Yuki asks her about why she speaks so formally and whether it's out of habit or not. And he says it's kind of cute. And of course that sends her off the rails. In the moment, I kind of was just like, oh, look at him, like confident, kind of playing into this character that he's developed. Then looking back on it, I realized that Tohru also speaks very formally, and that's something that has been addressed in the show. The fact that he noticed it, smiles, and says it's cute just kind of, I think, ties him back more to Tohru, and in that moment, that's probably who he's thinking of rather than Motoko. He also met his vice president and his treasurer, and it just seems like both of them are going to present a challenge to him that are a little bit outside of his comfort zone, which was the entire point of him joining the student council. So I feel like it's a good thing. They are like opposites, the vice president and the treasurer. So it's interesting because Yuki, I feel like, just falls right in the middle of those two. And so I feel like the dynamic of that trio is maybe going to be something that we see more of throughout the season. Anyways, if you want to stick around as I watch Fruits Basket for the first time, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you want to see the uncut version of this reaction, it's over on Patreon, so I'll put that link in the description box below. And now let's jump into the episode. Career plans.
猫屋さんせえな、てめえには関係ねえ。
Oh, I am obsessed with them. I love their banter and their back and forth dynamic. They're truly one of my favorite duos. Like, forget his like rivalry with Yuki. This one's better.
私はまだなの。やはり就職してちゃんと自活できるようになりたいです。そうね。就職もいいわよね。でもトール、お嫁さんになるって手もあるんだぞ。じゃあ私、やっぱり大学に入ってより良い就職をした方がいいわよね。おめえがもらってどうすんだ。そうじゃなくて。 Okay,
putting them on the spot is crazy. I am obsessed with the fact that she's like, Tori, you could always get married. And Hanajina's like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to get a better job. Like, immediately just assumes that Tohru would be marrying her. I love it. It just goes back to like the dynamic of their friendship being so protective and supportive, and she's like, obviously I'm the best option for Tohru. So, and also just putting them on the spot like that is insane. Okay. Oh. They all just low-key want to marry Tohru.
進むべき道、将来、未来、自分の
Okay, I'm gonna watch the intro because I did not watch it last time, so. Oh, okay. Beach Tohru. Oh. Akito? Okay. There's a lot of beach imagery, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get beach episode. That would be so fun. Oh. Okay, does that mean Rin is the horse? I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but oh well. Aww. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get a beach episode. That's so fun. Okay. What is interesting is their inner kind of dialogue and thoughts about the future, because I guess I never really thought about what they would do post high school. Like, I don't know if there is, I know obviously like Shigure is an author and he lives outside of the Soma estate, and like there are other, IMA has a whole like shop, right? Like a dress shop or something. And so they've got their own businesses, some of them. So I wonder like what the typical route would be. I mean, so many of them are still children, so it's just kind of like hard to know.
Tohru, こっちだこっち。
せっかくの師匠さんからのお呼ばれですのに、
Aww.
迷子になってしまったら大変
Wait,
で
I
すものね。
love that.
あんま期待すんなよ。飯でも食って話そうってだけなんだから。
そんなことありません。一緒に食事をするというのは
Right, she would never
とっ
get
ても
bored.
嬉しいことです。
お前、安上がり。前見て歩け。転ぶぞ。
Aww.
師匠、連れてきたぞ。
I actually love how comfortable Kyo is around her now, and like especially in this setting where he's going to some place with someone else he also feels comfortable with. It's just very cute, and he's so much more relaxed than when you see him like at school or at Shigure's house or whatever. So I love it.
京くん、何か妙な匂いが。
師匠、今度は何焦がせやる。
え、
鍋が。
すまないすまない。本が面白くてつい。しぐれくんの新刊なんだ。
Oh
燃や
God.
してしまえ。
ですが、後ろ髪を切られてしまわれたのですね。
はい、バッサリと。
バッサリ。
Wait, okay. So was he the person in remember the end of last episode where Akito, like they were kind of showing like clips of Momoji and Rin and Hatsuharu, and then they showed Akito like back to back with somebody, and I kind of at first thought it might be just Shigure, but he had brown hair. So now is it him? And if so, that would be not good.
よろしければ私がお作りしますが。
あ？客が飯作ってどうすんの？
Right.
よろしく頼みます。
飲むなよ。
He's like, yeah, sounds great.
どうした今日？話したいことでもあるのかい？
なんで？
小さい頃からお前は言いたいことがあるといつも。
遊んで遊んで遊んで遊んで遊んで遊んで遊んで。
から同然。
普段料理はしないからね。
カレーなどを作りできそうですが。
あ、いいですねカレー。私もお手伝い。
手伝ってくださるのですか？ありがとうございます。師匠さん。京くんは料理がお上手なのですね。
今日が作ったのですか？あなたに。
He's
そうですか。
dying.
あれ、どうされました？
追い出されてしまったよ。
へえ、お前、そんなほどいちまって元に戻せんのかよ。風間さん以外の人ともああして接せられるようになれるとは。あ、出ます。
去年の今頃はまだ笑うどころか顔すらも上げようとせず絶望だけがあった。
風間さん。
ああ、誰からの電話だったんだい？
それが今日の父親からです。
すまないね。急に人と会わねばならなくなって。できるだけ早く戻りますので。
師匠、なんかあったか？
I hope he's the one going to Kyo's career path meeting with their teacher and not his actual father, because, you know?
昔はよく泣きそうになったじゃないか。
そりゃガキの頃の話だろ。昔のことはいい。親バカ子バカですからね。
No, right, because like, why are you sitting there?
友田国光です。幼少の頃の今日も少しばかりは知っているんですよ。
Oh yeah, I'd be picking his brain
そこの
for
シミを怖がって
sure.
泣いたことがあるとか。
Oh.
キョウ君も小さい頃は怖くて泣くことがあったのですね。
当たり前だろ。
もしや今も
なわけねえだろ。
そうですね。
Aw.
きっと怖くなくなるよ。大きくなれば体も心も。
成長すれば恐れを超えていけるだろうか。ほら、サボってねえでさっさと作っちまうぞ。
今とても良い音がしましたね。
もう一回聞いてみるか。
But why did she's like that actually sounded nice.
先代の猫つきを祖父に持たれたあなただ。
Is he in the mafia? Jesus.
ご理解していただけるはず。猫つきは幽閉されるがつね。あれは稀にない自由を与えられているが、それも高校を卒業すればおしまいだ。その後は一生死ぬまで本家のカズマ殿、その際には協力を。
さりとて少々気の早いお話。
私は不安なんだ。もしも
Wait,
あれがこのまま
is that where Kazuma's grandfather was? So Kyo is supposed to be locked there after graduation?
あれは化け物だぞ。自分
Oh
の
my
母
god,
親を
put this guy in there.
私の妻を殺したも同然の化け物なんだぞ。すべてあれのせいなんだ。あれのせいですべてが壊されたんだ。
ほんの少し前の今日にあなたは似ていらっしゃる。不安や恐れを抱えきれず耳を塞ぎ目を閉じ、けれどあの子は変わりつつあります。ようやく絶望から立ち上がり歩み出そうとしている。ご子息を責め立てておきながら、なぜ自らを顧みようとはなさらない。
Damn.
私が悪いと言いたいのか。まるで父親のような口を聞く。だが知っているぞ。あなたがあれを引き取ったのは金のためだということ。
どう蔑まれようとあの子が成長していく様を喜ばしく思う私があの子を幽閉する協力などできるはずがありません。
Oh my god.
バカなことを。
Why am I already
Akito
crying?
様も。
Jesus.
誰であろうといざとあらばこの身一つで守るまで。親の心を持てずにおられるあなたにはこの愚見理解できますまい。
だいたいお前は泳げんのか。
お任せください。あとは息継ぎを覚えるだけです。
Okay, see, I think we're getting a beach
ど
episode.
う泳ぐんだよ。
ぐわーっと一気に泳ぐのです。
あ、ほっか。そんなんじゃ海に誘拐されちまうだけだぞ。厄介な話だったのか。
うん、そうだね。厄介な愚痴を聞かされてきたというところかな。お前が変わっていくというのなら守っていくよ。
僕たちもね、進路の紙とか出さなきゃダメだって。でも僕ね、もう決めてあるの。だから楽勝なの。僕には無理かもだけどそれでも叶えられたら素敵ってそう思うから信じてみるの。ユキ、今日も
Yeah, I wonder. Again, there must be something with like.
もみじくんは進路のことを決
They
めて
kind
い
of
らっ
just
しゃる
seem
そうな
like
ん
they
です。
don't
でも
want to think
無
about
理
the
かもとか言ってなかった。たくさんあるんだね。戦っていくものって。
ユキくん。
Okay, so it kind of feels like they might not get to choose what happens after their graduation, or like when they move into adulthood, they might have it chosen for them. I'd assume by like Akito. But it goes back to that point I was making at the end of season 1 where it's like it doesn't feel like Shigure and Ayame are like bound by the same rules as the kids are, and they're just kind of more free to do as they wish, which is interesting. So I don't know.
キョウくん、どうされたのですか？
腹減ったからそうめんでも食うかってな。じゃあめんつゆ作れ。切れてんだよ。
で、それでは何で食べるつもりでいらしたのですか？
醤油とかで。
それって美味しいのですか？
なわけねえだろ。
師匠さんのお家楽しかったです。
そうか。
そういえば 師匠さんの後ろ髪ちょっともったいないなって思いました。なぜに切ってしまわれたのでしょう。
なぜにって。
That's a good
験担ぎ
question.
のようなものだったから。
親バカなんだよ、ただの。
それでは京くん、将来はやはり師匠さんの道場を継ぐんですか？
No.
無理かもな。俺は猫付きだからな。師匠がたとえいいって言ってくれたって相馬が納得しねえなら阻止される。死ぬまで。
Okay.
とにかく猫付きに進路とか将来とかそういうこと聞かれると、その前に社会に出ていけんのかよとか。なんだその面。
That was super
言っと
sad.
くけどお
What?
前だって似たようなもんあんだろうな。高校卒業すんのも就職して自活すんのも母親がいた頃に母親のために決めたことだろうが、一人で本当は将来とか不安に思ったりもしてんだろうが。
そんなことはないですよ。
なんだよ。
でも不安が胸をかきたてる時だってある。本
Darren
当にちゃんと生活していけるのかな。
knows her better than she knows herself sometimes.
3年後の10年後の自分、そういうことを深く深く考え出すと誰に何て言ったらいいかわからない。ダメですよ京くん。
何が。
気にしないようにしている場合、
No.
ふりをしていただかないと弱々になって。
お前の泣きにはもう慣れたよ。てか鼻水垂らすなよ。
そんなことより師匠さんはちゃんと待っていらっしゃってて、何かがダメでも京くんが黙って押し殺されてる方がきっと辛くない。
Oh my god.
ああ切れる。たくお前ってなんでそんな泣き虫なわけ。いいこと教えてあげようか。
しぐれさん、起きてい
Jesus.
らしたのですか？
おや京くん、そんな橋で何してらっしゃるの？
わざとだ。こいつ絶対わざとだ。あのねトールくん、考えて不安になった時は考えないのが基地なんだよ。例えばトールくんが山のような身動きできないほどの洗濯物に囲まれてしまったとしましょう。トールくんは途方に暮れる。本当に全部洗濯できるのかな、綺麗にできるのかな、満足のいく結果を自分はちゃんと出せるのかなって。とりあえず足元にあるものから選択してみるといいかもね。
Oh.
先を気にするのも大切だけど、
This is
今や今
actually
日何ができるか考えるのも
really good
大切。
advice from Shigure, which
そう
is
や
kind
っ
of
て一枚一枚洗っていけば
uncomfortable.
なんだかあっけないくらいにあっさりと本を読んだりテレビを見たりみんなでそうめん食べたりしてね。
Oh. Why is this such a nice moment for
なんといい
Shigure?
お話なの。
And then he
ご褒美に僕も
ruins
そうめん
it.
食べていいなんてそんな気を使わずに。本田さん、
よかったです。起きてらっしゃるんじゃないかと思いまして。私も不安に思ったりしています。それでだから皆さんでそうめんを食べましょう。
は
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about,
キョウ
but
ちゃん、ピ
okay.
ンク色のそうめんを食べるとエロくなる伝説があるのよ。つってんだろクソネズミ、殺す。
不安な夜はみんなで
Aw.
暖かいところで。
That was so sweet. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta watch the outro. Oh, look at them all. Oh, a rooster. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, who have we not met? So we don't know the rooster. There's the horse, which I guess now we know is Rin. Is the rooster the only one? I'm trying to count. Oh, not the rat riding on the ox. It makes me want to cry that they separated the cat from that lineup, but also, like, is it cute? I don't know, but it makes me sad, kind of. Oh, this is good. Okay. I think the rooster is the only one we don't know because we know that Rin is the horse. Okay, there was a lot in that episode. First, the idea of the future past high school and past graduation seems to be a tough point of conversation for any of the somas, right? And it seems like there might be something keeping them from going and pursuing any dreams, college, career, etc. Like dreaming about what could be happening in the future, but they might not get to experience it for some reason. So I'm gonna assume that's Akito related or soma related or something curse related. Would love more information on the idea that Kyo would be confined to a pitch black room post graduation. Something's gonna have to be figured out because that just won't do. I loved seeing Tohru and Kyo moments in this episode. They just felt so naturally comfortable with each other. He's just so much more carefree and he laughs easier, like when they're talking about the beach and like swimming and she says something insane and he laughs. It's just so comfortable and easy. At the end as well, like, did he read her or did he completely read her to filth? Like, I also love how far we've come with her emotions, right? In the first season, and especially early in the first season, when she would cry and get emotional or get upset, it was like panic mode for anyone that was around her, especially like Yuki and Kyo. And now Kyo is so comfortable with her and I think just really understands her. And so instead of getting worried that he said something wrong, he just simply asks her what's wrong. And then she tells him, no, don't. And again, like he's not getting super worked up. He's just asking her to explain. And it just is a level of stability and comfort for her that I think is so, so important because again, she also has feelings and fears and worries. And so she needs somebody like that to bounce them off of. Like she is that person for so many people. So seeing her get to be so emotionally vulnerable and having somebody who isn't shaken by it, fully accepts it, like is open to her crying, right? And like being fully emotional is very sweet. I'm realizing that we have met nearly all of the zodiac because we don't have a formal introduction to Rin, but it appears based on the intro and outro that she is the horse. And then I think all that's left is the rooster. So then I'm wondering, is Akito the rooster? Akito is the only one left, right? Like he is the only one that we haven't necessarily seen a different form for. But Akito being the rooster is also kind of weird because Akito doesn't give rooster energy. So I don't even know if Akito is like part of the 12. It does concern me because at the end of the first episode, we saw someone back to back with Akito who had brown short hair. And we just saw that Kazuma cut his hair and it's brown and it's short. And it just would make me very worried if he was buddied up to Akito or even like visiting Akito, but in an intimate way to be like back to back with him. I feel like he is not doing anything shady. Like I feel like Kazuma has all of the best intentions for Kyo. So the fact that that visual is even being drawn is kind of weird and confusing. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to stick around as I watch Fruits Basket for the first time, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you want to see the uncut version of this reaction, it's over on Patreon, so I'll drop the link in the description box below. And I'll see you guys next time for another episode of Fruits Basket. Bye.